Welcome to My Wellness Rewired, Hacking Women's Health. Join Larissa and Mallory as they explore biohacking tips for women based on the latest science and research available today. Let them help you unlock your best self. It's time to hack smarter, not harder, together.
All right, people, we are coming to you today from the sauna. And guess why? Because it's been a year. Our podcast, My Wellness Rewired, has been live for a year, and we are celebrating with a really hot sauna sesh. We thought we would just let you guys join us before it gets too hot and we have to take all the equipment out. And,
real life.
Yes. So we wanted to just look back. We wanted to welcome you to join us in looking back on the last year, maybe talk about what we want to do with next year, and celebrate the fact that we've been here for a whole year now. So,
and thank you for joining us on this journey, because it's definitely been a journey. It's been an adventure for us.
Yes.
If you would have ever asked me a year ago, well, actually like 13 months ago, if I was going to be doing a podcast, I'd been like, no way.
Right.
But we have, and I cannot say thank you enough to Mallory, because she started us on this journey. And I think our whole entire family, our health journey will greatly improve because of her vision. And so cheers to you, Mallory.
Yay. Cheers to a year.
Cannot believe that we are on this journey, and I could not do it with a better person, and our family will all have benefits because of it. So cheers.
Yes. Changing the trajectory, right?
Because we all know Mallory's the boss in this and she's good at it. And
no
I get
way.
I get to go along with the journey and enjoy the ride.
No, whatever. It's a team. Don't let her pull that BS on you. Oh man, what a year it has been though. Like, it is crazy. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's talk about some of our episodes this year, because it's been a pretty crazy journey. Like, what do you think? What hack or education did we gain in this year that made the biggest difference to you, do you think?
Oh, there's so many.
I know it's really hard to pick.
There's so many. I feel like for me personally, the biggest change has been our wellness must-reads. I feel like really reading those books, because I normally never would have read them. So it really did. It forced me to read The Comfort Crisis and Atomic Habits.
Yes.
Kind of set us up for success. And then diving into good energy and aging like a woman. All right.
Aging like a girl.
Aging like a girl. Good energy.
Yeah.
And there's so many. Like the glucose revolution.
Oh my gosh, I know.
All of these things have had such an impact on my life personally. And now I look at things completely different. And I feel like I have knowledge behind it. So when I make decisions now, I feel like I'm empowered to make positive choices.
Well, I think really what's been interesting is the conglomeration of the last year and all the things that we've dived into research and learned. I have learned so much about the human body, the female body to be specific, understanding women's hormones and why things are there. Cortisol is not a bad thing. We need it. It's good for us. We just can't chronically overproduce it. That's the problem, right? Like, it's just so interesting. It's really just changed the way that I see things.
Yeah.
Right. So many things make more sense. And then it makes it easier to embrace a lifestyle that serves me better. Because when I understand why, like, it just makes more sense to me. Right. And I want to do better because I know better. But I think that when it comes down to like the actual hacks and things that we have learned, man, trying to pick what's been the most impactful for me, I think it's been the circadian rhythm. I really do. Because I was in such a tough place. No energy. I just felt out of control. I felt like my body was betraying me. Like, I felt exhausted. I felt crazy mood swings. Like, I was just out of control. My body just felt out of control. And the more that we learned about sleep and about the proper cycle between cortisol and melatonin, like putting all of that together, having it click, getting up first thing in the morning, going outside to getting morning sunlight, like stuff like that, understanding why nature makes such a big difference to my mental health and to just overall my health, like getting out and taking walks, all these things that had to do with that research, I feel like changed everything for me on a day-to-day living basis. it's just been an amazing change.
I think my most influential hack has probably been, there's so many. I immediately want to say strength building because I wasn't doing that before.
Ooh,
so I immediately want to say strength building, but I also think that cutting out processed food and alcohol was a game changer for me.
Oh, yeah.
Personally.
I saw a difference in you when you focused on that.
And adding in nature's carbs. I feel like those three things have made a super positive impact on me. So it's narrowed down to one.
Well, that's kind of like a group. They kind of helped each other out. It was kind of like Circadian Rhythm was just the start, but it ended up being multiple things that overall changed my relationship to caffeine. It changed my relationship to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane how it's like a web effect. Really, they all do affect each other. It's kind of crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, that's interesting. The DEXA scan this summer was also eye-opening as far as building muscle and understanding what's going on inside my body. So,
well, out of this whole year, what was the most unexpected thing that you got out of the podcast?
Unexpected. I didn't expect to enjoy bringing guests on the show as much as I do.
Oh, I know. I love that.
I was like, okay, this is a logical step. And of course, there were people I would love to sit down and have a conversation with this person or with this person. That part, like, obviously is, but I actually enjoy it. I look forward to it. I think it's what I'm the most excited to do with the podcast is to talk to people, specialists, people with just amazing everyday stories. Just connecting to other women, building that community, connecting with specialists. Like, it's just putting it all together. And it was unexpectedly enjoyable. What about you?
I did not think I was going to like doing a podcast, period.
Yeah. That works.
Let's be totally honest. I talk too fast, I mumble, and I do not speak clearly. Those are three things I've been told my entire life. And so if anybody knows me, I talk very, very quickly. My mind races 90 miles an hour. So I did not think I was going to like it as much as I do. So it has definitely forced me to slow down, be more relaxed about it, and really hone a new skill. I mean, I've learned how to build a website from this, like just the technology that I've learned from doing this podcast.
So
it's really expanded me. And so I'm really impressed with that. I did not see that coming at all. That was a surprise.
Yeah, it really is. I feel like the key to youth is to always be learning. I feel like that's a big part of keeping the neuroplasticity. That is huge. And I feel like a big part of that is learning overwhelmingly new things, right? And this was definitely that.
And it keeps every time, especially when you get an idea. You're like, ooh, let's do this. I'm like, well, how are we going to do that?
I know, like, okay, now let's figure out how we're going to figure out how to do that.
So that has been a huge surprise to me. When you first asked me to do this, I did not think that I was going to like as much as I do, but now I really enjoy the learning. I've always loved learning. So you hit me with a win with that, but I love it. I love learning. I love meeting new people, and I cannot express enough how much there is to learn about the woman's body and how important that is for all women.
I can't believe how much we don't know what we don't know. Like, it's insane.
I thought I knew a lot coming into this.
Me too. Like, because we, as a hobby, we liked learning new stuff and trading,
secrets,
new things that we learned. And then I'm like, oh my, we were not even scratching the surface. Like, I know. Oh, it's so true. It's crazy.
So funny.
Okay, so let's talk about some struggles in the last year. Okay, like what's something that, like, one of the hacks that we tried, or one of the research projects that tested your patience, and how did you work through it?
Oh, there's so many. Hydration has always been an issue.
I was going to say that. Hydration's mine too. I'm like, man, that one's tricky.
And strength building is hard for me because I feel like I'm from a generation where we are trained to do cardio, and then to really learn that you should really be doing strength training. And then if you have to pick between cardio and strength training, to pick strength training, that is very hard for me to do.
Yeah.
I naturally want to go walking and get outside in nature. And that is good for the soul. But really, if you want to help your future longevity self, you really need to do strength training.
Yeah.
So that I think is probably my second hardest.
Yeah, hydration was frustrating. And then the heart rate variability was also frustrating for me because I did all this research on, okay, do these things. And I'm checking these things off the list every day. And my HRV wasn't changing for weeks and weeks. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing all the things you guys say. Why isn't this working? And it turns out it took months for me. It was like 3 months in before I saw real improvements, which is crazy. I was learning things as I went and trying more, but it really came down to, I think, being stuck in fight or flight and figuring out how to address my nervous system and nurturing myself was a big part of it. It was really keeping my body in a stressed state. And hydration. So those were tied together because I was like, I'm hydrating more. And as my husband always likes to point out, like, you think you're drinking, but you're not drinking enough. You might be drinking more, but you are not drinking enough. And so
you still improved yourself, but you need to improve more.
Yeah. Celebrate your win and drink this cup of water.
And that leads me into surprising things that surprised you.
Things that surprised
me.
Like
what hack surprised you?
I got to think about this. All of the science behind vision boards and like the mental game surprised me. Like how much really that is backed up by studies and by anecdotal evidence. There really is something to the visualization and the
intention,
setting intentions. Yeah. Yes. And then continuing to focus on that and following it up with action. All the research we did with that, it was kind of like just that one episode of New Year's, but man, that surprised me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think my biggest surprise is the connection between our mental health and our nervous system and how it, I don't want to say blocks you, but it blocks you from moving forward in different hacks. So if you don't have, you give it like with the Oura ring, when it tells you, you need to rest, take it easy today. Like I was just going. And it forces, I've learned that you're forced to rest and really recover. And it's different for every person. Like my resting amount of time could be X, Y, Z, and yours could be like 4 times as much or less, 4 times less.
Well, it depends on where we are. We've been doing a lot of the same things to try and have peak health. And you've been dropping weight, you look amazing, but in all the right ways. You've been putting on muscle. You've been doing all the good things. And my body has just been stuck. And I think it's because I'm healing other things, right? And it's made me realize that I really have to stop and slow down and recognize that,
it's a journey.
It is.
And you have to heal those other things before you can.
Yes. And I was in such a rough place, stress, nervous system wise, that you have to take a couple of steps back and deal with that and heal that before you can move forward on your goals. And so I was just trying to, stick my head in the sand and pretend like it wasn't there.
Which I think is easy for all of us to do.
No, don't we all do it at some point or another?
That's why this podcast is definitely like, oh no, you can't do that.
Yes.
But it has been definitely a learning journey. I love learning. I love exploring new concepts and topics. And now it makes me excited. And I cannot believe how much time I used to spend on scrolling or social media or movies or TV. And now because I, work full time and I'm a mom, like my free time that I do have is now spent on reading or listening to educational podcasts and doing the research for this podcast. So I feel like it's really taken my downtime and really made it productive and something that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Yep. Us, our family, our kids, our nieces and nephews, our friends, and all you listening, hopefully, there's something to take away from this. The other thing that I've really loved has been the community, and the accountability that we set with doing challenges. And it's really just if you want to participate in the challenges, you can. If not, that's okay, right? It's just been entirely voluntarily based. And I think that it's been great for me to have that. I feel like that's really what I needed.
I know I upped my game when we had a challenge every single time.
Yes. That's exactly how I figured out when we did our hydration challenge. That's what started to move the needle on the HRVs when I realized I was figuring out the nervous system stuff, but I was also doing the hydration challenge. And then the two together, I was like, huh,
This matters.
this does make a difference. And thank you to our challenge for that. And so that's why we do that, is because it helps keep us going too.
Oh, that's funny. That's so true.
Oh, yep. We do have one question that one of my friends asked, and it was, she asked if, like, while we were doing the podcast together, if it's like strengthened our relationship or if it's changed how we show up for each other and for our families. What would you say?
Oh, I think it's changed 100%.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Like, it's definitely, well, first of all, you're the first person I call every morning. And so when you're busy or out of town, like I'm like, oh shit, what do I do now? Because I called Mallory every morning and we talked, like, on the drive to work. We talked about business, like, what are we going to do today for the podcast?
Or we vent, or we talk about the kids, or all of the above.
Yeah, but because we already had that system, right? It goes back to your systems you have, but because we had that system in place for the podcast, it led into getting closer personally and professionally and really seeing each other, like, because I'm obviously older than Mallory, like instead of an older, younger sibling relationship, more of like a friendship. It turned, I feel like, into a friendship than necessarily siblings.
Yeah, I totally agree. I would have to agree. And I think I really like it because I think we're also by happenstance, because we talk every day, more connected into our kids' lives too.
Yeah.
It's like, I know a lot more what's going on with your kids. And I feel like you know a lot more what's going on with mine because we're talking every day and we get to see it. And it feels like we're doing life together, even though we're across the country from each other. And so that has been hugely beneficial for, like, I just think it's strengthened our bond entirely. And so,
and we know each other's weaknesses really well.
Yeah.
So we feed off of each other really well now. I mean, we did before. I feel like we always did.
We did, yeah.
But I definitely look to Mallory to keep me, like, current and going.
Staying young.
Thank you. I didn't know how to say that. I was going to say she keeps me on the younger side. And so,
and then you call me out when I'm doing too much, or
you obviously haven't learned from your sister. Love yourself enough to say no.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. I love it. It's been a good year. I feel like
I agree. I'm very proud of us.
Yes.
I did not think that we were going to be able to. I think we could have done anything we wanted to do, but I didn't foresee us getting as much as we were getting from this podcast.
Yes. And I mean, we started out and we were like, who knows what it's going to look like a year
we'll
from
do
now,
it for ourselves.
right? Like, and we were like, we're just going to do this and we're going to see. And I feel like it's grown in such a way that has been so exciting that I'm like, I can't wait to see what the next year brings. Like, instead of being like, oh, this is still really hard, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have so much momentum. We've done so many cool things, so many cool interviews, so many more cool interviews to come that we are not even going to say yet because they're not live yet, but so much fun stuff that it's like, I just feel like I have more fuel now than I did when we started.
I can agree more. And it's exciting and it's positive and it's moving towards amazement. But it's moving us all towards a bigger goal in our longevity years, which is even more exciting.
Yes, I totally agree. Okay, so we did pull together. I brought this in with me. What our most popular topics or episodes were for the year. So we looked through our episodes and I just thought this was so cool. I wanted to talk about it. One of our top ones was the Strength Era series that just finished.
Yeah, love it.
Which is crazy because that's one of our newer ones and it's one of our most popular ones. So clearly, like, strong is the new hot, and we hit that on the head with that strength series. So
thank you, Jenny and Sarah.
Yes. The whole thing was so fun, first of all, and it led us into our further into our own health journeys. And my goal is to be, like, in the best shape of my life this year. Before I turn 40, I'll be in the best shape of my life, which is not next year, for the record. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm not there yet. So it was really cool though, that resonated with so many other women. So we were very excited about that. Another one was Good Energy. When we covered Good Energy by Dr. Casey Means, which I really like that because I think that it means that women are coming around to the fact that the things that we're eating and the way that our culture is living, in this country or around us, is not setting us up for success. And everybody,
or our kids or our family.
Yes. And we know that there's something wrong. And so then I love that people were really resonating with that too. Like, that was great.
Yeah, that book forever changed me. The environmental toxins and
yes, the quizzes to help you improve your metabolic health. Oh my gosh. So that one is just dense, and we will continue to study that one and reference it and use it. Creatine Crusaders, our coverage on creatine was actually pretty popular.
Which is one of our very first episodes.
Yeah,
right?
it's an early one.
Yeah.
That one and Essential Minerals for Women, Essential Minerals Every Woman Needs. Those two were pretty early episodes, but I feel like they were like, those are hot topics. There's not a lot of clear information out there. There's a lot of conflicting information. But I will say, looking back over the last year, a lot, the things that we said and the research that we did is still holding true. So many specialists and doctors agree with us. So that's solid. And I'm like, high five. Yes, we're doing good. Okay. Couple honorable mentions, biohacking on a budget, which that was a fun episode to do. I really loved that one. We're bargain shoppers, especially Larissa.
For sure. And Gretchen, you know that.
Right. The next was the vision boards episode. Which
I love that.
That one was a surprising, fun one for me too.
I still have it on my computer screen.
I know.
Set some intention for the day.
You know what we should do is we should make a podcast vision board for year 2.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then we could make it our screensavers for whenever we're doing podcast work. Or we could even put it as one of our screens on our website. It could be our vision board. I'm just saying. I'm thinking in the sauna.
Keep the ideas flowing.
Yeah. The last one was biohacks for your skin, which I love because we all want to have the best skin we can have. So.
That one surprised me because so many things I thought was the case. The skin one, I thought I didn't expect the results that we found in the episode to come out.
Yeah,
that was a surprise for me. I didn't realize protein was such a heavy hitter, and so many other things I knew, but
and the inflammation was such a heavy hitter for your skin.
Yeah,
that was like, whoa. Yeah, and zombie cells.
Yeah,
like that's a huge driver of.
There's a lot of things that keep coming up.
And every time we do research something else, it like ties back
to those.
We're like, oh my gosh, this is still. I know. We're like, holy cow! So that one was cool.
We're still there.
So that's kind of a recap on the last year. Maybe we should talk about let's talk about what we want to do next year because we've got a lot of momentum going, and I am so excited. Like we could give a little bit of a, hint at what's coming. The first thing is that we've got some great interviews coming up.
Great interviews. I was going to say, I'm very excited about the interviews.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome people that we're fangirling because we've always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with these people. And as we've had the opportunity to, it's been so cool. So very cool. So
keep your minds open because there's a lot out there to continue learning. So we'll keep bringing it to you. So it's interesting.
Yes. Yep. I agree. I think that I want to bring in a lot more requests from the community, on some of the direction of research that we do. Right now we do get requests, but I would like to see more of those.
Yeah.
Right? I want more people to chime in on what they want to hear about.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we would be open to addressing things, and to turning our heads to new avenues of research. So
that's what's been shocking about the podcast too. It's funny that people will talk to me, like when we record, they'll listen to one of our episodes and there'll be a joke or something on there. And they'll talk to me like I just did the joke. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Especially because we're like 8 to 10 episodes ahead.
Yeah. So it's really funny because people will literally you forget that when people listen to every single episode, they really know a lot about us.
Yeah.
Because of that. So it's been really fun to have that, feel that closest with people that you wouldn't normally feel that with. So
yeah,
I've loved that. That's been a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that is so funny. I think that we will be looking at, as far as things coming up in the future, the more we research, the more we're diving into cellular health, understanding health at the cellular level, and potentially reversing aging or more on fundamentals for sure, because I feel like we'll never stop hitting that. No, like fundamentals is nothing else matters if you're not hitting those first.
Yeah.
So
we're going to set some intentions for this
coming
year.
Sit down with us. Let's do an intention setting session to end our sauna session.
Okay, so before we hop out of the sauna and into the rest of our day, we're going to do something special with you guys. And this is our little intention setting moment. So grab a notebook or use your phone or just pause and think along with this. So we'll guide you step by step so you can set some intentions about your own wellness and your own rewiring. So step 1, take a deep breath with us. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. As we close out year 1, what's one thing you want to release? Maybe an old habit, a perfectionist expectation, or a struggle that no longer serves you.
Something we want to release. I want to release. Man, I have one thing in mind specifically, which is silly, but donuts. They no longer serve me, Larissa.
I am going to let go the pressure on myself to try to get everything done.
Oh, that is a great one.
That's what I want. So if we don't get it all done, it's okay.
It's okay.
There's always going to be tomorrow.
If we have to go a little slower, that's okay.
Yeah.
There's always tomorrow. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
That was so profound. Mine was donuts.
Which again is a reflection of our personalities. She's the funny one, and I am the sentimental one usually.
Oh my gosh.
Which is what makes us entertaining for ourselves.
We entertain ourselves. Hopefully we entertain somebody else too.
All right, now look ahead. Imagine yourself 1 year from now feeling stronger, more energized, and more connected. What does that look and feel like for you? Think about your health, your energy, your family, and your joy.
So the reason why I love doing this exercise here on our, anniversary episode is because I feel like it's at the end of summer, right? For those with kids, the school year is getting ready to start. We're moving into fall. So it's not the new year, but it kind of is a new year because I don't know about everybody else, but my mind really does reset. Once you get past the 4th of July and you're getting into the fall, you really have to start thinking about the holidays and stuff. And so it's really a great place to stop and think about, what do I want things to look like this time next year at the end of the summer? And for us, what do we want? How do we want things to look at the end of year 2 of our podcast?
I would like to grow our community. I want to make more women connected to each other so that they can support each other in being healthy and just through life, because life is hard.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be as hard when we do it together, because every time I come out to visit Mallory, I was like, what's something you want me to help you do? Because it's so much more fun to do big projects when we're together than when you're by yourself.
It's so true.
So when you're together, you can do hard things. You can have bad days, and then it makes a lighter lift on those.
Share the load.
Yeah. I would love to empower more women to support each other in this space.
I agree. And I think that on those lines, I want to take a more active role in doing that. Right now we have the podcast, which I love, but I want to take a more active role like in the community, but also let's make those challenges a little more hefty. Let's put a little more accountability on them. Let's be more hands-on with it.
Yeah.
And maybe we can help women lighten that load. 4 hands is better than 2, right? Maybe we can help. And so I want to find ways to do that in the next year.
All right. Here's your simple assignment with us. Choose one wellness or biohacking hack and one family bond ritual to focus on for the fall season. Keep it small and doable. This is about consistency, not perfection. So a health hack along with a family hack or a relationship hack or however that fits in with you, or it could be with your friend hack.
One health hack personally and one family
or connectivity hack.
Yes. I think with the family, I want to make a concerted effort on putting all the electronics away. Even if it's for one family night a week where we play board games or go outside and go for a walk or go down to the nature reserve and hike. It's an activity where we are intentionally removing ourselves from electronics because we are a very electronic family and we set some good structure, but the focus being on family time in that time. That's what I'd like to do.
I know for myself and my family, I think I want to expand their gut biome because I didn't realize I do it a lot, but I don't think they do it a lot.
Oh, that's such a good
So that's something I want to teach my kids. I do want to do the 30 different fruits and vegetables a week. I want to print off and set that as a goal and be more cognizant of doing that with them.
Yeah.
I'm owning that because I think,
Yeah, that's a good one.
you know, with some of my kids, they have constipation issues. So I think that might help them build their own habits to help in the future.
Yeah, and I mean, we get sick all the time. So, and 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So that would be a great one for me to do as a hack, is maybe as a family, we're building our gut health. That's a great one.
So I hope you've enjoyed setting your intentions for this year. We're in this amazing spa of Mallory's, and we have these amazing helmets that help protect our brain from the heat.
Our Viking helmets, if you're
Yeah.
not watching,
Yeah.
and you're listening, they protect our brains from the heat and look awesome while we do it. So, yes, I love it. This is how I sauna all the time.
Except for maybe with not the robes.
Yeah, usually with the robes off, but you guys don't want to see all the sweat and glory in its glory. So it is getting hot in here. So I think we're going to bow out. But thank you for being here with us. We're super excited for everything that is to come in year 2. And
We're excited for you guys to be along on the journey with us.
Come on the journey with us. Cheers to year 2.
Woo! Happy anniversary, Mallory.
Yay, happy anniversary. We're going to
All
steam
right.
it up and bow out.
For ending our year celebration.
Woo! Yeah. Oh, time to get sweaty. Even sweatier, let's be real.
So yeah, sweaty. That's like Maurice, but
It's hot enough. Now we can get our sweat on. We'll catch you guys next time. Steam at the end. It's got to start heating up. As we do. Oh, my legs are so sore.
I know.
Okay, it's going to start getting hot by you. Just FYI.
Because we all know Mallory's the boss in this, and she's good at it. Then diving into good energy and aging like a woman. All right.
Aging like a girl.
Aging like a girl. So was I off topic when I said the book? So should I said
No, I think it was great. It's really just however you want to interpret it, right? All right, you wellness rock stars. That's a wrap on this episode of My Wellness Rewired, Hacking Women's Health. We've had a blast dishing out the hacks and laughs, but hold up, let's keep it real.
Yep, we are not doctors. We are just sharing our biohacking adventures and learning right alongside you. Nothing we say is medical advice, so always, always check with your healthcare provider before trying any new wellness tricks.
Absolutely. This podcast is all about inspiration and entertainment, not prescriptions. So join our Facebook group for more sassy wellness vibes. Catch you next time.